Good evening, everybody, Facebook family and friends. Today is day number 15 to my 22 push-ups a day challenge to bring awareness to the veteran community in terms of the suicide, TBI, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression. And real quick, I want to share a little something that I've used over the course of my tenure being in the Army. And I want to talk about the 3 rules on how to develop a warrior mindset. So, the term warrior is extended from, those veterans that's been in the service. But life can be a war as well. Business, post-military can be a war. Entrepreneurship, it requires us to roll the dice. A lot of those veterans probably feel like they've been rolling the dice with their future for so long. They sacrifice their time, their opportunities, away from home. They just feel like that they lost hope. There's no sense of purpose. So we want to get them to get back to that. I incorporate the warrior mindset in every day-to-day operation that I do, especially being a former soldier, being in combat. When sacrifice comes at a price of someone else's success, or the price of someone else's life. When it comes to someone's life, failure can derail not only their entire life, but that veteran's life as well. That is war. That is the battlefield right there. Life is supposed to be about, fun and give it back and helping build one another up. If you see your brothers, that's a warrior that needs some of that strength, and pick them up. The suicide crisis is very prevalent, and it's something that we have to address. Like I said, 22 is way too many. Even 1 is way too many. We don't need no suicides, and we're trying to do everything we can to bring awareness. Most people don't even understand what it means to be a warrior. They think of it as something, like I said, some just term, for soldiers on the battlefield. Warriors put themselves on the line for the people they serve. If you're head of your household, you're a warrior. You left your children, your wife, your husband, or whatever the case may be. I want to go over 3 real quick rules on how to get back into the fight. So here are the 3 rules. Rule number 1, only move when it benefits you. A lot of times people trigger themselves, their anxiety, because they feel like they have to make moves in life and they don't take a step back and analyze it. It's like playing chess. Only make moves when it benefits you and yours. So you got to remember, every move comes with a risk, just like being over there in combat. Everything was planned and thought out, structured, and we had several contingency plans because a lot of things don't always go according to plan. You have to be ready on the battlefield. It's all about that mindset. Are you versatile and flexible? So make your move accordingly. All right, rule number 2, you got to know what unlocks your inner beast mode. To be a warrior, you need to figure out what triggers your beast mode and make it a part of your daily routine. For me, this is very much so about my body, like fitness. When my body is engaged at that level, when I'm out here doing the type of fitness stuff that I do, or if you hear me talking about how I run 5-6 miles, then I know that that's engaging my inner beast mode, and I know I have at least 6 to 8 hours of beast mode in me to keep me going on a high level throughout the rest of the day. Those rushes of endorphins pushes me all day long. So find that inner thing that's gonna push and open up your beast mode. Last and finally, rule number 3, commit to your objective without shame. Don't be ashamed of it. This is what you need to do. You need to do 2 things. Accept that the people who judge your ambition and focus, they cannot be key players in your life. And that can drive a lot of depression and anxiety with a lot of veterans too. They come home, like I said before, the sense of purpose, they feel like it's stripped. Commit to that thing that's gonna drive you. If there's toxic people in your life, please remove those negative mindsets. That's what triggers those depressions, those anxieties, and it gets people in that dark place. You have to be laser focused. Art, for me, that's a hobby. That's a hobby I've had since I was a child. That sometimes when I need to get, back into some form of being laser focused, I sit and draw all day. And I tune the entire world out. That's the thing that gets me back into the fight as a veteran myself. What is that one thing that you used to do that draws your 100 undivided attention? That's it. The 3 warrior mindset tips that I like to just share in this video. I know it's a suicide awareness video, but me being me, I like to add a little juice to it. I like to add a little something extra to it, because anybody watching this video can take these tips and apply it, not only to themselves, but pass it on to the veterans that's in the suicide crisis. So with that, I'd like to nominate a good friend of mine by the name of Randy Fleming. Fleming, I'm passing the torch over to you, brother, to help partake into the suicide crisis that's plaguing the veterans and doing these push-ups. So with that, I'm about to knock out my 22 push-ups. I'm about to count them out. So here we go. Get it. Do it with me. Two. Come on. Three. 4. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 21. Now one for the unknown soldier out there. 2, 3. All right, Fleming, pass it over to you, brother. I said 22 push-ups for 22 days, bring awareness. Warrior mindset. It's all about our mindset. We can combat PTSD, anxiety, depression, and do a little something about these suicides. So with that, you guys stay focused, stay disciplined, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.